Most High Creator, guide, strengthen, and protect this divine interaction reading for the collective of the Most High. Thank you, angels of the Most High. Thank you, guides of the Most High. Thank you, ancestors, and thank you, Divine Collective, for being here. I'm grateful to have you here to share the experience. And first and foremost, and forever and always, here now, thank you, Most High Creator. Divine Collective, there's a lot of positive activity, positive changes taking place, but everything's like it's in a pause. And it's not that nothing's happening. It's that there's very, very little you need to do externally. Right now you're attracting energy. You're moving with intuition. You're the observer. You're in the observer position, and you're attracting everything into place just by being yourself, just by getting up and realigning, just by being yourself, staying within the frequency of the Most High. Doing what you like, treating yourself good, having that relationship, taking care of your inner child, staying in alignment, and remembering how far you've come, and taking a moment just to reflect. You're in this shared human experience. You're not taking any nonsense from anybody. You're not being mean. You're being kind, but you're not about to have your energy drained. You're not about to continue the way things were. And there's a lot of energies that are under the illusion, that they're just in the illusion of the daily life, that they have not started that conscious partnership. They haven't asked the Most High for help. They're in the illusion. It's in divine timing. It's not that they're doing anything out of that. Everything is right exactly where it's supposed to be. But when you're working in your day-to-day life, you'll experience people that are sort of addicted to drama, addicted to getting a rise, addicted to trying to get a reaction. It's just what they're used to. It's not personal. It's all about them. They're trying to keep things the way they are. They're used to everything kind of acting. They're used to draining other people's energy. They're used to exploiting. They're used to other people, putting other people down to lift themselves up and make themselves feel better. And you send divine love and light, but you are not about to, and you are not just allowing that to fly in your face. You're not a chew toy. You're not a doormat, and you're speaking, and you don't have to speak because your intuition and you know when to speak, and you're not doing it in a mean, aggressive way, but when you speak and you stand firm in your ground, and they're not used to that energy. And by them, I just mean those that are living under the illusion that they're separate from the Most High, that are not ready for change, and a lot of your experience as the Divine Collective that you are, as the chosen one, as the light of the Most High in this situation, as the instrument of the Most High, you are being put in situations, in scenarios, in places where your light is most needed, where it can be best applied. So yeah, the positive changes are in effect, and at the same time, your daily life, you're speaking, your voice. Yeah, you're clearing your voice. I feel like the urge to clear my voice right now. But you're speaking your mind. You're speaking your truth. You're sharing your truth, and you're doing it with intuition. You're doing it with compassion. But you're treating yourself. You're treating your inner child as if like how you should. You're taking care of your inner child. You're taking care of the peace that you are respecting, because it was not easy to get here. You value that divine infinite peace that the Most High has created. Yet this is that platform. And so nothing can take you out of your peace, but you're not a punching bag. You're not standing there taking, and it only takes, and you are noticing and will notice that it only takes a very small, few words. You don't go on. You don't have to carry it on. You just have to speak and frame it like, isn't this the truth? And that's kind of the tone of what you're saying, because you're not here to be to be you're not here to be stepped on. You're not here to be used up, and it won't work, and it's not working. So continue on, because look, the divine feminine, and this is it. Divine feminine, you are attracting everything into place right now. You're moving in intuition. You're not taking external actions because everything's kind of paused right now. But it's not. It's that everything's being attracted. Everything's being attracted. A lot of positive moves are taking place behind the scenes. Work you've already done, things you've already said to people, in situations that take time to germinate, that take time to blossom, and people are remembering things you've said, and it's only little things, and you leave those energies that come to you. You leave, and that share that exchange with you, that you put in their place. You put right. You hold your ground, but you leave them feeling like they want to be better. You leave them feeling like, what am I doing here? Why have I done this? Why am I attacking that energy? What am I doing? Because you're reflecting the truth within them, and the Queen of Swords is a contributing factor. You're moving with compassion. This is two queens now. Your divine feminine energy. This is your creation and your truth. This is your complete thought, balanced with going with the flow. You know you have a plan. You're wielding the sword of truth. You're not sitting silently and allowing the energy, because you could sit there silently, but that's not right for you. That's not right for your inner child. And you are kind, and your kindness is not weakness. And now things are different, and those that are in the world that are experiencing it, if they're going to be around the divine collective, because it's just a reflection of within themselves, and that light within you is getting brighter and brighter and brighter, attracting more and more positive energy. And that despair, that this is what you've overcome. You've overcome this energy, and you're not here to take this anymore. You're not here to take that on. And anyone who's going up against you, it's an instant shot back. Like in that moment, what am I doing? This is what they're experiencing when you stand your ground with the humility, because your essence is humility and gratitude, and your kind energy. You are a joyful energy. You bring love and compassion and light. And so when the addiction of trying to live off of other people's energy, or trying to exploit, or trying to beat someone down or tear them down in order to make themselves feel better, when that energy is directed at you, this is the energy they get back, because because this is the energy you've been through. You are justified. You are justified for being here and standing your truth, and it's justice, instant karma, instant justice. 2 cards just jumped out of the deck, 3 cards. And so the first 2 cards the first card I saw when I picked it up is the Wheel of Fortune, because this is a complete cycle, and you have a lot of positive energy coming from. But you're walking along this. This is you with your angels in partnership, and you, like Christ Michael, watching the enemy fail, knowing what you're capable of, and what you are, knowing your competence, knowing what the Most High has created you as, knowing the strength within you, knowing that you are destined for this greatness, and you're put in this place. And now that you've woken up, you've completed this cycle, and you're not taking that energy anymore. You're not, and not that you would, but you're not taking it. Like you are. It's just simply a matter of fact. You're not allowing yourself to be walked on and stepped over. It's just not happening. That's not what you're here for. And you're doing it positively, and taking care of yourself is a positive thing. Defending and taking care of yourself. I mean, you are divinely protected. You don't have to worry. The Most High has deployed divine protection in your life, but you are an authentic, sovereign spark of the Most High. The Most High has ordained you and given you the strength and the skills to walk, and as you go forward in this eternal beginning, growing stronger. And consciously you are doing this. You are manifesting making moves. Some of the moves are stillness, but you're moving. You're moving in balance, and you're creating. This is consciously you're in your creative mode, and you're seeing what you're capable of in the moment, in the blink of an eye, without any preparation. No, you don't have to think about it. You will stand your ground. You will speak your truth. And then the third card, subconsciously, you are resting. You are protected. This is a Four of Swords. You are divinely protected, and you are getting rest. And you deserve that rest. You worked for it, and you've been doing a lot of processing subconsciously lately. So now the last maybe the last sleep you had, or the sleep that you're going to have, or it's just you're in a resting period right now. When you sleep, it's like your sleep is it's like chapters of rest. I'm hearing it's like it's not just one sleep. You go to sleep, you wake up, and that was a good sleep. You're going through pleasurable and enjoyable resting, protected. At the bottom of the deck, you're celebrating, and this infinite continuum celebration, ongoing. This is a divine interaction reading for celebrating, and it's also a divine interaction reading for transmuting and healing and realigning, but transmuting and healing any energy that's no longer serving the greatest good. Most High Creator, dissolve, remove, let go, help all in all, let go and dissolve any energy or obstacles that are no longer serving the greatest good. And this is a divine interaction reading that is a reflection of infinity within. What you are experiencing is a reflection of within. Takes your unique divine perspective to experience that. And again, I'll go back because I didn't move the deck yet, but that celebration card is celebrating the infinite divine peace that the Most High has created, that's flowing infinitely from within. This is the foundation. This is your peace with the Most High that you've built this relationship on. All thanks to the Most High. So you're in your divine feminine. You're attracting everything into place. You're speaking your truth. You're taking care of your inner child. You're taking care of yourself. You're showing yourself respect. You're moving with kindness. You're not moving with niceness. You're moving with kindness. Kind enough to speak the truth and stand and say, wait, no, that's not right. No. And you're not doing it in a way that's provocative or that provokes people. And you're doing it in a way that makes people reflect. And they feel that energy. They feel your sincerity. They feel your authenticity. And then they want to do better. And they are putting themselves into despair because of how the Most High is protecting you. Whatever negative energy is being sent at you, those that have been trying, the enemies of the Most High, spiritual wickedness in high and low places, have know that you're divinely protected, and all they have is they can go after other people. You're not here. It's not people. It's not people that are the problem. That there is no problems, but the people aren't the ones that you're putting in line. You're speaking the truth to those you're sharing the experience with, and then their truth, their authenticity, their glow, their essence is repelling because the divine light grows in them with you. You spread the divine light. You harmonize and you create an environment where the energy that is sharing the room and whoever is sharing the room with you, whoever in that illusion, who is ultimately one within the divine collective, who has not woken up yet, who has not reclaimed and realized and had that conversation with the Most High. They haven't begun to do it with the Most High, but they're ultimately, inevitably, that is the result. But as for in the process, along the line of the process, you are doing it so that you're doing your work that the Most High has you empowered with. You are shining the light of the Most High, and you are reflecting in this experience the way forward. And your presence, when someone comes up against you and you speak your truth, you're empowering them with the truth, because that is just a reflection of yourself, and you're giving them the truth, and then you're allowing them that's when you're giving them unconditional love and compassion. But the boundaries are that is the truth, and that's how it is. And so if you want to move forward, this is the message you're emanating. If you want to move forward, you got to go within and have that conversation with the Most High. And you're not going to go forward draining my energy. This is how you are being perceived in that moment when you speak your truth. Because you're speaking your truth, you're kind enough to speak your truth. You're not lashing out, you're putting it right. You're speaking the truth. And you see yourself as moving steady. You're not in any rush. You're allowing the divine feminine energy in balance with truth and intuition and fire. You're allowing that to attract everything into place, while everything catches up, while the cosmos aligns, while everything catches up. You're successful right from the beginning, slow and steady, moving in divine pace, moving at the divine pace. And I looking at the bottom of the deck, and this is the same celebration card. After shuffling, celebration time. This infinite continuum celebration doesn't have a finite beginning or an ending. It's ongoing. And there's a lot of positive energies, and living in the human shared experience is not easy, but you're doing it with grace. You're doing it with compassion and mercy, and you have healthy boundaries. You have this relationship with your higher divine child self. You're in alignment, and you are seen for the fulfillment that you have, and your words it glow and resonate fulfillment. This is the fulfillment of emotions, joy, happiness. Being on that platform, showing that it can be done. You can stand in your truth. You can speak up for yourself and be strong and firm and with kindness. But not be a pushover, not let this world beat you up. You are divinely protected. You are anointed. You are chosen. You have worked for this. So yeah, positive stuff is coming, and not to overemphasize, but it's a balance. As all this positive energy is attracted, you're moving through your day, through the shared human experience. As the infinite divine being you are, having this shared experience, and you're moving through it, and you're practicing, and you're doing more than you think. You are changing the tone, the vibration. You're changing the energy in this shared experience, and it's growing, and you're in the room. And anyone trying to come, you're showing them the way is within. But whatever energy is trying to use you, trying to put you down so that they can feel, it comes right back. This being left out in the cold and trying to leave you out in the cold, trying to leave you as the odd one out, as the odd man, odd woman out. It's not working, because your truth, because your alignment, because of your anointedness. And you are just showing with compassion, because you're not turning your back. You're showing them the way in. If you see those 5 pentacles, it's the wealth is right there. It's within. All they have to do is go within, and it feels so far away. But the answer is always have that conversation with the Most High, and that's what you're saying with your energy. You don't have to say it, those words. You don't have to say take it up with the Most High. But when you speak your truth, the Most High is evident, and that's the message that's coming across. Hey, look, come on, take it up with me. Come on, take it up with the Most High. This is what the Most High's message is for anyone that's coming up against you, Divine Collective. Thank you, Divine Most High angels. Thank you. And there's the third queen. This is the outcome. You attracting all of your things into place, all of your wealth and your abundance as it's ongoing. This first card, as you see yourself, it's being attracted into place, in balance with the divine feminine, and then the outcome comes out, and it's the third queen, and it's this queen that has worked for everything, has worked for their wealth, and is living and is applying with their energy and sharing that wealth with compassion, with unconditional love. with fairness, loving yourself, loving others as you love yourself. All thanks to the Most High. In balance with the fire and the truth and the authority and knowing that you're not seeking approval out there, and there's boundaries, healthy boundaries that you reflect, that you show how those healthy boundaries work. And again, and then at the bottom of the deck, this is celebration, another celebration card with the Four of Wands, protected celebration, celebrating the infinite divine peace of the Most High that nobody can destroy. The Most High creates the infinite divine abundance flowing here now from infinitely from within, and it's eternally beginning, growing stronger. Celebrating and celebrating at the bottom of the deck keeps coming up, because that's what's happening here in this infinite continuum celebration, and I'm grateful to share the experience. Angels of the Most High, thank you. Guides of the Most High, thank you. Ancestors, I love you, thank you. Divine Collective, thank you for being here. I'm grateful to share the experience. I love you, and let's just continue here in this celebration, and I'm grateful to have this, to share this vibe and this frequency of the Most High. Thank you. And first and foremost, and first and last and forever and always, here now, infinitely, thank you, Most High Creator. Thank you, Most High. Nothing is possible. It's all thanks to you, Most High. Without you, we are here, and we don't have this heaven within that we're here sharing the experience, and we're not able to have this collective joy that we're sharing, that in this time that we're seeing in divine fulfillment, promises kept by the Most High. Thank you all. Thank you everybody who subscribed, anyone who's sending positive energy. I love you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Anyone that's new to the channel, the channel is Divine Message of the Most High, Infinity Within, and it's at the Here Now channel. And that's going to be it for this message. I love you. Continue to be as the divine being that you are here now, sharing this experience. I'll see you on the next message.